again, everybody. Here's your Paper News 24/7, the video edition for January 29, 2014. We can expect warmer temperatures in the coming days. Unfortunately, more snow is in the forecast as well. Keep watching the weather on our website for the latest AccuWeather forecast. You can find it in the upper right-hand corner of this page. The Crawfordsville Utility Board met in regular session Tuesday afternoon, and the board members had a lot of questions concerning that $1.9 million accounting error we reported Tuesday. Umbaugh and Associates, an accounting company, entered the wrong number into a formula, and the result was 53 industrial companies with 66 electric meters were overcharged $1.9 million by Crawfordsville Electric Light and Power before the mistake was caught. Scott Miller, a partner in the Umbaugh firm, appeared before the Utility Service Board. "I'm very sorry this has happened," he said. "This error is not going to happen again, I assure you." Utility Service Board President Roger Tarter also apologized. "This board tries to do due diligence in the decisions we make," Tarter said. "I hate it for this community, and I apologize to these industries." After the meeting, Mayor Todd Barton said the discussion about the error is not finished, and he wants to make sure the error doesn't happen again. The 53 companies involved will receive credits totaling the overcharges during the next 6 months, said Phil Good, manager of CEL&P. Look for more information on this report under the News tab on this website. Joe Carter and the Kane Farm 4th grade field day took home leading honors at the 72nd annual meeting of the Montgomery County Soil and Water Conservation District Tuesday. He has moved to no-till farming, extended the use of cover crops and ryegrass, said Dave Stanley in making the presentation to Carter. Also, he's involved in changing his nitrogen management program from putting all his nitrogen out before planting into managing his nitrogen when the crop needs it. Stanley said Carter practices rotational grazing for his cattle as well. A program that every elementary school in Montgomery County is familiar with was also honored and given a state award. Kane's Farm invites 4th graders to visit for a field day each year. This year, the volunteers who make that program happen were honored by a state organization, the U.S. Department of Agriculture Natural Conservation Service. We run a volunteer program called the Earth Team, and we try to accumulate how many man-hours and how many projects go on in each state, said Robert Miller of Lebanon. At the end of the year, we try to get some success stories, and they always try to pick one of the top success stories of the year to recognize. In accepting the award, Kenny Kane said he still gets feedback from adults who came to his farm as 4th graders and went on to careers in agriculture. And finally, you may have seen Mike and Kenny around town. They could be brothers, except one is 45 and the other is 17. They could be best friends, and it sounds like that is what they are becoming, thanks to the Juvenile Mentoring Program of the Youth Service Bureau, better known as JUMP. Mike Melvin, 45, was talked into becoming a mentor by his friend Kevin Thompson 5.5 years ago. He said, "You really ought to do this," Mike recalled. "I thought about it for 2 weeks and then met with Kenny and Nancy Hartley. Kenny is now a junior at Crawfordsville High School. The 17-year-old said, 'People tell me I'm the best drummer in Crawfordsville.' Kenny Williams carries his drumsticks everywhere and plays percussion during worship at Second Baptist Church and on the CHS drum line. He plans to study music in college and said his time spent with Melvin, quote, 'helped me face the world better,' end quote." During that first meeting with Hartley, the JUMP program manager at the time, Melvin and Williams hit it off and decided to try the mentor-mentee relationship for a year. "When we make matches, we require a 1-year commitment," said Kayla Hens, who works with the Bureau. "Statistically, youth who spend a year or longer with a mentor are more likely to succeed." "After a year, Kenny and I said, 'Let's keep going,'" Melvin recalled. The pair do a variety of things together that most friends typically do. They go to the mall or just hang out. "Our favorite hangout is the bowling alley, playing video games," Melvin said. "I'm pretty good at pool, but he kicks my butt in air hockey." Usually Mike and Kenny have a plan, but sometimes they go out to eat and talk guy talk over supper. They agree people are the best thing about the jump program. They treat you like family, Williams said. Kayla Hens and Jill Hampton are great at what they do, Melvin said. No one will be surprised if jump has spawned a lifelong friendship between the buddies. They have spent weekly times together longer than Melvin has been married. In fact, when Melvin married his bride Kimberly last June, there was Kenny at his side as a groomsman. Jump is an unqualified success. The number of mentor matches has grown each year since the program was started in 2005. This year, there are 76 matches, and there have been 250 mentors and mentees paired together in the last 8 years. Call 362-0694, extension 12. That's 362-0694, extension 12. For more information on the JUMP program, if you would like to become a mentor. Mentees have to be ages 6 to 14, and said there are 20 kids waiting for mentors. Well, that's it for our video edition. Remember, there's a lot more information for you on this website. Look around and follow all the links. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Frank Phillips.